Look at the size of them, coming straight towards me. I don't know if the camera is making that out or not. In the water over here, it's big. Oh yes, well, that's a good one. It's like fishing for micro yellowtail kingfish. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, look, the school of whiting right there. Good afternoon, guys, or evening, I should say. I'm gonna go out for a bit of a whiting bash, hopefully with some topwater lures, just in some shallow water out here behind me. I'm hoping that we're able to get a couple of big yellowfin whiting, so I'm just going to pack some lures into my little tow bag with me and get out there and cast them, and I'll show you what that's about. I'm not taking too much gear with me. I'm only going to take a handful of lures. So they're the lures. I don't want to take too many with me because, well, I don't want to have boxes and stuff hanging off me while I'm walking around out in the water there. So what I'm going to do is stick a few of those lures in my trusty Gatorade bottle, and those will just stick in my bucket, and as I'm walking around out there, if I need them, I'll just tip them into my hands, take what I need out and put the rest back in the bottle. So that's how I'm going to manage my lures out there. And with a bit of luck, if we see some crabs, we'll get into those as well. So yeah, all I'm taking is a rod, literally those lures, my little tow bucket. Job done. I'll see you out there. Bottle of lures. Let's go. You probably noticed I've got my little hook there too. Well, if you're out here and you're doing it, you might as well multi-purpose. So the hook's there in case I need to grab it if we see any good sized crabs. These guys freak me out, these little stingrays. They're everywhere in these shallows. I'm just walking out to the shallows where we're going to go for a fish. Just checking to see if there's any crabs or anything on the way. There's another stingray, and bloody hell, you've got to be so careful where you're walking. Just got to keep your eyes open because you wouldn't want to step on one and have all that distance to walk back into shore. Alright, we've come to a spot here where I've just seen some whiting swimming around. I haven't got the right lure on because I didn't change it before I left. What I want to do is change this for the right lure. Okay, we'll take this little popper out and give it a go. Ooh. We had some follows. They're following it. Look at them. There's definitely whiting there. They didn't look like your traditional sort of kidney slappers, but they were still good whiting. Oh, look at them following it there now. Come on. I think this might be a whiting, but I think it's a real tiny one. It is. It's the target, but it's tiny. End up with a hook in the hand here for sure. So these are what we're chasing. Although we want larger specimens. I'm all tangled up with my gear here. I mean, look at the lure that he's taken. It's like basically a little prawn is what it mimics. Just a little tiny, little surface lure. And that's no big whiting, and it smashed it. So, and I mean, it smashed it. For such a small fish. We're not going to keep this one. It's a little bit small to do anything with. So we will try again and see if we can get a bigger unit. I'm not doing anything special from an action point of view, but They do like the lure to keep moving. I'm literally just sort of reeling it in and just using the handle to twitch it, staying in contact with the lure in terms of tension. And just sort of peppering around the shallow water here. There's no weed here, it is just sand. It's like a little sand island in the middle of the estuary where there's a whole heap of weed around it. But I'm sort of standing in the middle of the sand and just casting around. Oh, yep, another one. Again, not a big one. Oh, it dropped. Oh, there's a couple of really big stingrays or something out there. They're huge. Look at the size of them. God, I hope they're stingrays and not sharks. Look at the size of them. Massive stingrays. Coming straight towards me. I don't know if the camera's making that out or not. In the water over here, it's big. It's literally swimming straight at me. That's quite ominous. Look at the size of it. Can't let it distract me. Look at this ray. Look at this thing. It's huge. Far out. Look at that. That's incredible. It's so big. See, buddy? No, I'm getting hits pretty much every cast. Yep, here we go. With these whiting. But they're definitely not big. I think this one's a blowy. Yep. You can tell the difference in the way they fight. Or with blowies not fight. Yeah, look at them in the water there. They're not real big. None of the big kidney slappers that we're after. Yet. There are a lot of whiting here. And they're following the lure right into my feet, so I'm seeing them. There's a whole bunch of them here now. Oh, I'm sure the camera's not making that out, but they'd all be similar size to that first one you saw me catch. Well, not all of them, but the majority of them. Ooh, come on, eat it. Look at them. Ooh, the buffs on the top of the water out there. It's like fishing for micro yellowtail kingfish. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, look, the school of whiting right there. This bucket, really hard to make them out in the water. But they're definitely there. Oh, I got a hit. Yes, that's a better one. No, it came off. Oh, that was a much better one. Oh, smashed it and let it go. Look at them all. Yes. No, you saw that? Really struggling to keep them on the hook. Oh yes. Well, that's a good one. I'm trying not to give it a chance. There we go. A good one. Still not big. But it is what we're after. There you go. Whoop. Didn't even get a chance to show you that because he was pretty slippery. I didn't even bring a net, so yeah, we're kind of doing it the hard way. It's a lot of fun. So again, all I'm doing is just casting the popper out, and I'm not really doing much in terms of action. I'm just sort of sporadically turning the handle just to create a little bit of splash, but just keeping the lure moving, even if it's just slowly. You just got to mix it up too. I find if you pause, oh there we go, I just had another hit. Oh, look at them. If you pause, sometimes they'll come up and look at it, but the problem is the blowfish will run in and take it on the pause. Yeah, come on, I can see them chasing it. Come on, oh, that's a good one. Oh, eat it. The big one's not interested. So they are there. Oh geez, this one smacked it. Now I've gone back to my other lure again because nothing else was working. So that is the lure for the day, and this is the size for the day too. Not really much outside of that size that we're getting today. Everything's quite small. I have seen bigger ones, but they're definitely not overly keen to commit. So that's what we're at. So I smacked my camera up then too, so I apologise for that. I have no idea how much of that got caught on camera. We'll let this guy go. We'll try again. Look at him chasing it. Oh. It's one of those types of fishing that keeps you casting, because they always follow the lure and then don't commit. You might not see a fish for 10 minutes or 15 minutes of casting, but they just keep chasing your lure, so you just keep casting at them. So that's the lure of choice today. Oh, here we go. Another one. It's just a shame they're not real big. Still good fun though, catching whiting on surface poppers and watching them buff them like little mini metro barra. Oh, well, that's it guys for our little whiting session. It's getting a bit cool out here and it's starting to rain, believe it or not, in the middle of the summer. We got a few whiting, which is good on the poppers. It's been a while since I've done that. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, they weren't the big kidney slappers we were after, but anyway, it's better to be out here than being at home and doing nothing. So, you know what to do if you like this stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you like this stuff, or if you want to see more of the land-based stuff as opposed to the boat. But for the time being, I'm gonna wade through this cold water and go home. See you later.